that'll go down as a sack for the Dukes.
Make it second down and 11.
Make it 2nd and 11. So, reminiscent of that first drive where the Vengeance did go back initially. Faced the 3rd and 11, but were able to convert in 2 plays. So they should be phased by this 2nd and 11. The official spots the ball a little closer to the middle of the field. So we got 2 running backs. Looks like we go both Graham and Adrian Smith in the backfield for Jones. As it's the Vengeance go with the 2 backfield set. It'll be Jones passing and intercepted by the Dukes. They take it down to the 31-yard line. He's looking for Tyler Drake.
He was stopped by Sean Stevenson. He's first down and 10 for the Dukes.
So the Dukes with their 2nd interception game. They had 6 last year. They're already at 2, and we are not even 9 minutes into this game. So they're trying to match that mark they had last year.
The Vengeance 33.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment.
Going back to the 2 back set. This time it's Tyler Williams and Michael Crawford are those 2 backs for Grady Kramer. Fakes to Crawford, goes deep to Prince, who hauls it in and is in the end zone. Raekwon Prince with a impressive 33-yard touchdown grab, and the Dukes now lead 12-0. So that's a familiar tandem. Both players played at least 2 years with the Dukes, Kramer and Prince. And that connection showing off. Kramer laying it out and Prince going up and get it. Coming down, inbounds, and reaching over the goal line for the touchdown. So Hibbard will try again with this extra point. 0 for 2 on kicks, missed a field goal and an extra point so far. We'll see if he can get this one through the uprights. Better snap this time. Low kick is good. And the Dukes now lead 13-0. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
0.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/edrivenscore to show your support.
So the Dukes now up 13-0. Still trying to get things settled here on the kickoff, however. And again, the dynamic kickoff back deep for the Vengeance is Sean Stevenson and Adrian Smith. Hibbard will need to get it to at least the 20-yard line. He just did that. The ball bounced at the 20-yard line. And then the Vengeance fielded it and returned about 10 yards. This one, a little deeper, down to about the 14. Smith fumbles it, does pick it up, and the Dukes surround him and bring him down. Marquise Jones among those there to bring it down.
Turned up to the 24-yard line.
Stevenson.
The Vengeance will take over first down
So this
and
time the
10.
Vengeance will start at
Marquise
the
Jones
24-yard line as
makes a
they
stop for the Dukes.
gradually start their possessions further and further away from the end zone. The first one they got to the 24-yard line, or they started at the 42-yard line of the Dukes territory. The last one was at the 31. Now they're at the 24. First and 10 for the Vengeance. Trailing 13-0. Jogging in motion is Aaron Johnson, just getting to the other side, I believe. Where he was supposed to be lined up. Jones with some message to the left. That's a handoff. And breaking through the line
Penalty flag on the
is number
play.
24, Marquise Graham, tripped up by Marquise Jones, but there is a flag on the play. See what that is. One was out to about the 31-yard line. They are, looks like they're talking to the Vengeance sideline, so I believe it's against the Dukes. It is. So offsides against the
Penalty flag
Dukes.
is offside on Dukes. That
Vengeance will
penalty is
decline that.
declined. It'll be second down
And take
and
the 7-yard
3
run instead, making it 2nd and 3.
from the 30-yard line.
5:11 showing on the clock as the officials get it rolling. So it looks like we have Deep Singh at running back for the Vengeance, and he's going to take this handoff. Devin Patton chasing him. He is going to breaks through one tackle and finally out of bounds.
Shoot fade.
Not sure if he got the
Football
first
carrier.
down or not. We'll see when they
Knocked
mark
out of
that.
bounds by number 16.
So
First down and 10 for the Vengeance.
there is an injury on the field. That
From
is
their
the first down for the Vengeance.
34-yard
And we have an
line.
injury timeout for the
Timeout
Vengeance.
on the field.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
So we are back. The injured player for the Vengeance is number 50, Michael Gibbs. He has walked off on his own power. That's good to see. And going into that little break, Coach Daryl Moore talked to his team about the tackling. As the Vengeance now with 2 first downs. That one after the Dukes were able to finish a couple tackles. Now the Vengeance have it 1st and 10 at the 34. Another handoff. Run up the middle. And Adrian Smith is going to be brought down
Abraham
by
Sidibe
Abraham
on the
Sidibe
tackle for the Dukes.
after a short game, about 2 yards.
Adrian Smith. The ball
So
carrier
2nd
for
and 8
the Vengeance.
now
Pick up a 2. Second down
for
and
the
8.
Vengeance. Sidibe paying
For
attention.
the
Making a nice
36-yard
tackle
line.
there for the Dukes. About 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And Sidibe actually coming off the field after that tackle. And getting some love from his quarterback, Grady Kramer. Pat him on the back. So the Vengeance coming out with their 2 receivers on either side. Looks like Adrian Smith at running back. Maurice Jones. It's going to be another handoff to Smith, who cuts back, gets a first down, spins and is still up, and finally brought down, not before he gets out
Smith,
to
the
the
ball carrier.
49-yard
Who's top
line.
of the play by
I believe that's
Naz
Marquise
Neal.
Jones, possibly that made the
Temporary
tackle.
Vengeance, first down and 10. At their
Might have been Nazir Neal.
49-yard line.
So that is a 13-yard gain out to the 49-yard line. Another first down for the Vengeance. First and 10. The officials, I think, discussing whether they stop the clock or not on the first down. NFL rules will keep it rolling. As the Vengeance break the huddle. First and 10 at their own 49. A nice drive going. Dukes with a 13-0 lead, however. So Marquise Jones. This time he's going to go to the air. Short pass. Finds his man. And it is out to about the 40-yard line into Duke's territory. Caught by Giovanni Muse.
For the Vengeance. Good for a first down and 10.
And there is a timeout. The Dukes will take timeout as the Vengeance get into Duke's territory.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So the Dukes take a timeout with 2 minutes 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter, leading 13-0, but giving up some yards on defense as the Vengeance have ventured into Duke's territory down to the Dukes 39-yard line. A little concerning there as we try to get things together here. First game of the year, week 0 in this CoFL. So that's enough. There's a nice play in the backfield. Devin Patton with the stop.
Sing, the ball carrier.
Deep Sing with the run, but he had nowhere to go.
On the stop for the Dukes.
As Devin Patton
Loss of
spun him
2
down
yards.
in the backfield at the
Second down,
49-yard line.
11.
So, of course, last time Coach Slash said something to his team. The first play was all right, but then after that, the Vengeance started getting things going again. So let's see if the Dukes can put a couple plays together here on defense. Second and 12 here at the Dukes 41-yard line for the Vengeance. It is Singh still at running back next to Jones, number 10 and 11 in the backfield. 3 receivers at the bottom of the field for the Vengeance. Jones looks that way. Lets the pass go, short pass, and not much more. Picked up by number 12, Aaron Johnson.
Marquise Jones on the stop for the Dukes.
Marquise Jones helped bring him down inside 35 to the 34-yard line.
Third
7-yard
down
pickup.
and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Vengeance. They are 0 for 1 on 3rd down so far, but they did get to the first down the next play. They converted the 4th down that followed. Under a minute to go in this first half. Maybe 1 or 2 more plays left. Dukes leading 13-0. This opening quarter of the season for the Dukes. This is game number 4 for the Vengeance. Coming in with a 2-1 record. So now Aaron Johnson goes to motion. He kind of started earlier and they sent him back. Jones looks to him. Oh, actually some confusion. I'm not sure if it's going to Johnson or Giovanni, possibly Giovanni Muse. Either way, incomplete.
Is incomplete.
4th down.
4th down.
The Vengeance. 9 seconds left in the quarter. The Vengeance, I'm assuming, will go for it. They did when they were down here earlier in the game. Very manageable, 4th and 5. Dukes leading 13-0, trying to get the ball back. The Vengeance, if nothing else, trying not to end a drive with an interception. The Dukes with 2 already in the game, after having 6 against the Vengeance last year. So taking their time on this in the huddle. It is an important play, 4th and 5 for the Midwest Vengeance out of the Indiana area. So Jones drops back, forward pass, there is a flag on the field. Smith gets the first down. We'll see about the penalty. The clock does run out on the quarter.
Make the stop.
A few things to attend to.
Adrian Smith.
So the play ended about the 28-yard line, which will be a first down for the Vengeance. However, we'll
There's
check
a
on
penalty flag on the play.
So the penalty is against the Vengeance, illegal shift. It will replay the down, but that will, I believe, come in the second quarter. Let's see if they're going to replay it here. Double check. Looks like we're going to do it now before the quarter ends, so we're going to have an untimed down. Ball.
Oh, nope.
Or actually, that will be the end of the quarter. Dukes leading 13-0.
13. Vengeance 0.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
So we're back for the second quarter, a 4th down, 4th and 10 for the Vengeance. They're looking to continue this drive into Dukes territory. Dukes leading 13-0 here at Mason High School. Maurice Jones drops back. He slips through a pair of defenders, but his pass is dropped and incomplete, and the Dukes will take over on downs. Jones did a great job keeping that play alive, but his pass to Giovanni Muse not be handled, and the Dukes will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Just one play into this quarter, a successful first quarter for the Dukes, first quarter of the year. They outgained the Vengeance 155 yards to 64. Did have the 2 interceptions as well. And the 2 touchdowns, the 2 Grady Kramer touchdowns, one to Idaho Brown and one to Raekwon Prince. Of course, the big play with the 69-yard run by Darnell Williams. So we got the Dukes breaking the huddle here. And it looks like Williams will be, or actually, no, that's Mike Crawford going to be the running back for this play. Prince, a little late on the field, but he is there in the slot next to Brown. 2 veteran Dukes. Kramer with the option, pitches it out to Crawford. With Brown blocking, working his way upfield, and he takes off. Crawford again, cuts back. He's going to get into the end zone.
Crawford.
A 61-yard score on the option from Mike Crawford. What a play for the Dukes to start this second quarter. I believe that was Crawford's first carry of the game. So he's going to have a pretty good average this season, at least to start out. So the Dukes have runs of 69 and 61 yards and now a 19-0 lead over the Midwest Vengeance. And Joey Hibbard will be out once again for the extra point. The operation has gotten a little better little by little. His first two kicks were off the mark. The last time the snap and the hold were good, as was the kick. And the Dukes will look to add to this 19-0 lead. There is another good snap. And that one is blocked. Looks like it might have been Dante Hart. Possibly, yeah. Dante Hart came right up the middle. It was right in Hibbard's face. He had no choice. Press and push by Hart. And that'll keep it 19-0 Dukes with 14:37 left in the second quarter.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDrivenScore to show your support.
Set the kickoff for the Dukes.
So the Dukes up 19-0. Give another chance at the dynamic kickoff. Kicking from
Giovanni Hughes along
40-yard
with
line.
Adrian Smith. Deep for the Vengeance.
Vengeance sounds like they have too many on the field now. Run one off, so now they have 10 players facing off against 9 for the Vengeance with their 2 return men back at about the 10-yard line. So Hibbard, who seems to be warming up as the game goes on, his kicks are traveling a little further each time. There's a good one. Down to about the 12 or 11-yard line. And cuts back, and he's still on his feet, making his way upfield. Has a blocker in front and stepping out of bounds.
Adrian Smith. On the return, it's pushed out of bounds by
Adrian Smith. Here's some whistles. Sounds like there might be a flag. There is, one down at the bottom of the field at about the 40-yard line. So the official's talking it over.
Daniel Faku. Bamble.
And that flag is actually against
First down and 10 Vengeance.
Dukes legal procedure. So the Vengeance will get all that return, out to the 50-yard line. Another good start for the Vengeance. They have some pretty good field position in this game. Not been able to take advantage quite yet. 14:26 to go. First and 10, they will be at the 50-yard line while the Vengeance. The Dukes head out on defense. Barberry calling out the signals to his defense. Trying to get the personnel right. And better have it now because the Vengeance are ready to snap this ball. There it is. It's a handoff to Singh. Up the middle and stopped.
Duke King, the ball carrier.
Ivory Parker among those on the stop. Devin Patton also involved in that play.
Ivory Parker makes the stop.
No
For the
gain.
Duke. No gain. Second
down
Yeah.
and 10 for the Vengeance. We've been pretty balanced. 8 runs, 9 passes in the game. 8 runs for 36 yards, 9 passes, 4 of 9 passing for 28 yards. And they do have the 2 interceptions. Vengeance break the huddle. two receivers to either side. Singh still the running back. Jones looks things over, takes a snap, drops back, looking right. His pass is caught, and he's surrounded by Dukes. And slow to get up is the receiver for the Vengeance. I think we're going to have an official timeout for the Vengeance.
This weekend, step into an adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun.
So we're back. That was Giovanni Muse with the catch and down on the field. He is up on his own and on the sidelines. A 5-yard gain makes it 3rd and 5 for the Vengeance. They were looking for a flag. They did not get it on that play. So it will be 3rd and 5 as they swap sides for the receivers. With Jones by himself in the backfield. He drops back. Fires over the middle and caught just past Marquise Jones, Adrian Smith.
Jones pass completed.
With the
Adrian
catch.
Smith. Good for a Vengeance
Marquise
first down
Jones
and
brings him down, but
10
that is another first down for the Vengeance. They are down
at
to
the
the
Dukes.
Dukes 37-yard line.
line.
So Vengeance with their 5th first down of the game. They have been moving the ball, just haven't been able to finish off these drives quite yet. Dukes talking things over on the defense and the secondary especially. Trying to get everybody on the same page here. It's 1st and 10, Vengeance. They'll again go with the empty backfield. Just under 12 minutes ago in the second quarter. Dukes leading 19-0. So Jones looks things over, gets the snap, looks right, pumps again. This time his pass is low and incomplete. He was looking for James
Vengeance pass
Probst,
intended for James Probst.
but all over him looks like was Kenyon
It's
English.
incomplete. 2nd down and
So
10.
it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Vengeance. There's Jones. Looks like he went to his 3rd option there. The secondary did a good job making him hold that ball down a couple times. Javon Burnett wins out on the far side of the field. Already with 1 interception this game after he had 5 when these two teams met last year. So Morris Jones gets ready for the snap. Again by himself, drops back, looks left this time, rolls to the left, lets it go deep. It is well out of bounds. The Vengeance are looking for a flag.
It's incomplete.
That pass, I believe, was not going to be caught, so I don't think they're going to get that penalty. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Vengeance. And they went deep. A little too deep on the pass, and then we're hoping for the flag that did not come. Pretty penalty-free game, just 1 penalty each way for both teams, 1 for the Dukes, 1 for the Vengeance. 11:25 to go. 3rd and 10 Vengeance. They are 1 of 3 on 3rd down so far. And just converted one a couple plays ago, that 3rd and 5. I got them right here to the 37-yard line. So overloaded. Oh, it is actually the left side. It's going to be overloaded with 3 receivers. They're heading to the right. Coach Troy Summers yelling out some final instructions. Jones rolls out to the left. He spins out of one tackle and, oh! I think he threw the ball, but he threw it backwards. It was finally fallen on by the Vengeance. I think Dwayne Jordan ended up with the ball at the end of all that.
Dwayne Jordan.
And they're going to have the ball, 2-yard loss as the result of all that, so it'll be 4th and 12. So good job by the Dukes, not giving up on that play and eventually forcing I believe it was going to be ruled a fumble. I think it might have been Abraham Sidney there. And we'll have a timeout by the Vengeance with 10:44 left in the second quarter.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
DrivenScore.com.
So we're back from the timeout by the Vengeance before this 4th down play. Dukes looking to get the ball back, leading 19-0. 10:44 left before halftime. When the two met last year, the Dukes were up just 14-0 at halftime. Kind of poured it on in the second half, 12 points.
4th down and 12. For the
Third
Vengeance.
quarter and 26 in the fourth quarter. They doubled their point total in the fourth quarter when they met last year. Right now it's 19-0 Dukes. 4th down for the Vengeance. And actually, we have a new quarterback. I think we have Giovanni Muse in at quarterback. And, he was trying to draw the Dukes off sides, but I think he got his own receiver instead just before the Dukes cross line. The officials, looks like they're going to talk about it, see who moved first, but to my eye, it looked like the receiver came before the defensive end for the Dukes. Officials are going to talk about it and get it right. Still be 4th down either way, just whether it's 4th and 7 or 4th and 17. The Vengeance trying to make their case just outside the referee's conference. Oh, and it is going to go against the Dukes.
Offside, Duke. The 5-yard penalty.
So the Vengeance
Brings up
will
4th
get the
down and
benefit of the
7.
5 yards. They will rule offsides against the Dukes. And still be 4th down, as I said. It'll be 4th and 7 now at the Dukes' 34-yard line. We still have Giovanni Muse. Let's see if he does another, try to draw them off sides with the cadence again. Successful on the first time, as it turns out. Oh, goes on one this time. Muse rolls out to the right. Floats a pass out there, and Burnett nearly had a second. Said he just knocks it away smartly because the Dukes will actually get a little better field position by that being an incomplete pass. Turnover and downs back to
The
the Dukes
turnover
with
on downs,
9:45
will
left
take over. First down
in
and 10
the first half.
at their 34-yard line.
Dukes leading 19-0. They will be at their own 34-yard line. Oops. Looking to score for a fourth time. 2 Grady Kramer touchdown passes and a 61-yard run by Mike Crawford on an option play. Duke's running game has been pretty impressive. Usually known for their passing, and Kramer has thrown for the 2 touchdown passes, but they also have already 154 yards on just 4 carries. Kramer has thrown for 62 yards on 3 of 5 passing. So the Dukes break the huddle. I think we'll have 2 running backs for Kramer. That'll be Hezekiah Miller and Crawford. Miller actually now in motion. They both go in motion, but they're allowed to both get set, so not a flag, although the Vengent want one. Crawford takes a handoff, spins out of 1 tackle, but not a second. It was Dwayne Jordan.
Crawford is stopped by Dwayne Jordan.
The stop. So a short gain this time, Crawford. Not quite the 61 yards he had last time.
36-yard line.
Just a 2-yard gain. This
Second
time.
down and 8.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Dukes at their own 36-yard line. Kramer talks things over with his offense, and they break the huddle. They're ready for the 2nd down play. Tyler Anderson now the running back alongside Kramer. James Myers snaps it back. Kramer quickly fires out, low pass, and too low. Mike Crawford tried to scoop it up, but could not before it hit the ground.
To Michael Crawford.
So that'll bring up
Ball's incomplete.
3rd down for the Dukes. Just their 2nd 3rd down of the game. I believe their opening possession, they ended up attempting a field goal that was unsuccessful.
3rd down and 8.
And actually, look down on the sidelines, Joey Hibbert is working on taking punt snaps from Eric Lawson. Those two are ready if needed, hopefully not, for the Duke's sake. Grady Kramer has 2 receivers on either side of him. He will roll out to the right. Got room to run if he wants it, and he's going to take it and slide just short of midfield.
Grady
For
Kramer.
stop. Dio Tomasello was in his way, but not before Kramer had
Slides down at the
plenty of room to
49-yard
run
line.
for a
Duke's
first down.
and 10.
They're going to mark him down at the Dukes' 49-yard line, a 13-yard gain. Another successful run for the Dukes as the chains move and the clock moves under 8.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Dukes up 19-0 and on the move. Idaho Brown coming out of the huddle early. He and Raekwon Prince to the bottom of the field. Tyrell Sanders on his own at the top of the field. 2 running backs, and now one of them goes in motion. And that leaves a handoff to Tyler Anderson, who skips through 1 tackler and is pushing his way, loses the ball, and it is scooped up by the Vengeance. So the Vengeance will take over. Number 25, Kylie Hargrave picks it up for the Vengeance. So nice run by Tyler Anderson, but he was unable to hold on to the ball at the end of it. And the Vengeance will have it. There is a player down on the side of the field. And I think we might actually have an official timeout to tend to the injured Vengeance player. Looks like it's there, but he rolled over, and the Vengeance will have the ball. And once we figure out where they're spotting it,
first down and 10 from their 31-yard line.
it'll be at the 31. It looks like we're spotted exactly the midpoint of the 2nd quarter. 7:30 to go. So the Vengeance will have it after their first turnover on defense. Their offense has turned over twice. So let's see. And the Dukes, I believe both those interceptions turned into touchdowns for the Dukes. So the Vengeance hope to do the same. Daryl Moore with the little final instructions to Anderson. They're working on punching the ball out, or he's working on not getting the ball punched out with his teammate on the sidelines. Meanwhile, the Vengeance break the huddle. 1st and 10. Jones and Singh in the backfield. So Jones back out there. Hands off to Singh. And stepping up and filling that hole is Ivory Parker. Nice job by him to stop that for little to no gain. See where they spot it. Looks like they may give him a yard.
Singh, the ball carrier. Pick up with 1. 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Vengeance. As Troy Summers has some instructions for his quarterback before sending him into the huddle to relay those instructions to the team. The Dukes defense communicating among themselves. They wait for the 2nd down play. Only under 7 minutes remaining. Dukes up 19-0. Week 0 for them. Their opener here in the Continental Football League. So, the Vengeance break the huddle. Jones directs everyone where to go. We are under the lights now here at Mason. The lights are on. And before the snap, we're going to have a delay a game against the Vengeance. They took a little too long to get everything set.
Penalty for delay of game.
That'll move them back to get a 2nd and
5-yard
14
penalty.
for the Vengeance. The Dukes, the first of a number of home games they have in a row.
27-yard line.
They will be home next week. However, that'll be at Walnut Hills
Hill, 2nd down.
High School. They'll be there for a week. We've taken on the Indy Bison. It's another familiar foe for those of you who had followed the Dukes. So that should be a good game next week down at Walnut Hills if you can make it. Hopefully you can come out and support the Dukes here as they venture into the professional ranks here in the Continental Football League. Meanwhile, Jones takes a snap, looks deep. His man is covered, still let it go anyways, and the pass is out of bounds. He was looking for Giovanni Muse.
The defendant on the play is Giovanni Muse.
He really wasn't open. Kayvon Burnett was with him step for step.
The 3rd down.
And probably for the best that ball ended up out of bounds. Bring up 3rd and 14 for the Vengeance. And they're getting right to the line. Going without a huddle, trying to catch this Dukes offense off balance. Singh in motion. Fakes to Singh. Over the middle. Short pass. Ivory Parker is going to stop it right there, though. Adrian Smith with
Ivory
the catch.
Parker on the stop for the Dukes.
But Ivory Parker doing what the Dukes struggled with earlier, but he's been tackling pretty surely these last few drives.
For the Vengeance.
Now 4th and 9 for the Vengeance. They are at their own 32. 5.5 minutes to go. And the Vengeance are going to take a timeout to talk about this 4th down play.
Vengeance.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
So it is 4th and 9 for the Vengeance. 5:27 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Dukes leading 19-0. It looks like the Vengeance are going for it, although Dukes have Raekwon Prince back, sort of half safety, half punt returner in case this is a quick kick. Maurice Jones sends 2 men to either side of him. Oh, and there is going to be an offsides
Penalty flag on the play.
on the Dukes. I don't think there's going to need to be a lot of discussion about this one, although they are going to talk about it just to be sure. I didn't see anybody move on the Vengeance, but you never know. And the officials take a little longer than I thought they would take on this one. Maybe I missed something. 5:24 to go. And it is offsides against the Dukes.
Offside. Duke.
That was Mark Maddox crossing
Get 5-yard
the
penalty.
neutral zone.
Be 4th down and 4.
So that'll make
For the
it
Vengeance.
4th and 4 for the Vengeance. Moving up to their own 37-yard
From the
line.
37-yard line.
And the Dukes will switch out number 9. Instead of Raekwon Prince at safety, now Leroy Browers will go in and play a more traditional safety position. Now that it's a 4th and 4 for the Vengeance. And Mark Maddox being told to rush off the field. I'm not sure if he got there.
Penalty flag on the play.
Pass is batted down. The flag is against the Vengeance for a false start, however.
Vengeance. Be a
They
5-yard
tried to
penalty.
get that snap off before Maddox got off the field, but in their haste, it looks like Sean Stevenson moved. So actually, there's going to be offsetting
4th down
penalties.
and 4.
So
False
because there were
start
12 men on the
Vengeance.
Dukes, both
Illegal
flags count.
substitution
They'll offset,
on the
however.
Dukes.
The Vengeance will not get the benefit of the 5 yards that would have given them the first down. Said they will need to earn
Penalties
it
offset.
here on this 4th down
4th
play,
down
4th
and
and 4 from their own 37. The Dukes appear set on defense, however, so nobody should be running on or off prior to the snap. Under 5 minutes remaining in the half. Jones sends Singh in motion. Quick pass out to Singh. He slipped through one, but is not going to get the first down. Barely got to the line of scrimmage
Avery Parker
before
on the
Avery
stop for the
Parker
Dukes.
and Devin Patton brought him down.
Singh.
Turnover on
On
downs.
reception. Turnover on
And the
downs.
Dukes have
1st
great
down
field
and
position.
10.
I believe their
Dukes.
best field position of the game.
At their
They'll start at
37-yard line.
37 or 36, depending on where they spotted that ball, with just over 4 minutes remaining before halftime. Officials looking for a ball so we can spot this. There we go. Grady Kramer, the quarterback, to the rescue. And we are going to, 36 is where the chains are, so that's where we're going to call it. So ended up being a loss on that play for the Vengeance. So the Dukes will start at the Vengeance 36-yard line, looking to add to a 19-0 lead. Darnell Williams back in there at running back. And Grady Kramer, quick pass out to Hezekiah Miller, trying to get around the end and pushed out of bounds
Ezekiel
just before he
Miller.
got inside the 20-yard line.
Pushed out of
It's like
bounds.
Monsanto Love Jr. pushing him out. So they'll be at the 21-yard line. Dukes going fast here. No huddle. Kramer quickly with the snap. It is Williams. Dance behind his line. Now cutting back outside to the right towards the end zone and spins out just before the goal line. Kylie Hargraves stood in his way, keeping the Dukes off the board for now. They're down to the 3-yard line, an 18-yard pickup by Williams. We head to about 3 minutes to go. The Dukes taking a little more time. They have plenty of time. There's And there's a flag actually before this next snap. The Dukes break the huddle anyways. So the Dukes will move up a yard and a half based on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. They'll just scoot up a little further for this, what's likely a short run, I'm going to guess. Short play either way. Williams and Anderson on the other side of Kramer, using the shotgun. Low snap, Williams spins out in the backfield. He is just short, does not get in the end zone. So it'll be second down, and we'll get to the 2-minute warning with the Dukes knocking on the board and leading 19-0.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
So 1:58 remaining as we just passed the 2-minute warning. Dukes leading 19-0, 1 yard away from adding to that, although they weren't able to get. Actually, they're going to reset it to 2 minutes even when this play, before this play starts. So the Dukes, again, they were unable to punch it in on their first attempt from the 1 yard line. So it's second and goal now. We just wait for the clock to get reset here. It's showing 1:53 right now. And they should start asking for 2 minutes. Looks like they're working on it here. Just we'll struggle over here. Trying to get it back to 2 minutes. 1:53 again showing. Dukes leading 19-0. Normally known for their prolific passing game. The Dukes have over 200 yards rushing already on just 9 carries. There we go. We are at 2 minutes on the clock. The Dukes looking for just 1 more yard. Kramer hands off, and in the end zone for the touchdown is Darnell Williams from a yard out. So the Dukes add to their lead. With 1:56 remaining, Dukes up 25-0. And they will, looks like they're going to kick. I assume they are. There we go. He's Joey Hibbard showing that he's not a quarterback, overshooting the official and trying to get him the ball. So let's see if he can do better kicking. The Dukes move back to the 15-yard line for this. Looks like he's probably going to be more of a 32-yard kick attempt. Nope, now they are moving back to the 33, the more traditional 33-yard extra point attempt for Hibbard. He made one. Last one was blocked. And Dante Hart came right up the middle. Good snap. Hart again up the middle. Cannot get it though, and the kick is good. There is a flag. So that kick, the penalty was for holding. For the reason Hart didn't quite get there, it sounds like. Kick was good, but the Dukes will be pushed back 10 yards and have to try this again. Leading 25-0. This was about where Hibbard attempted his field goal on the first possession of the game. It was short. The Vengeance do have some back there to return it, although they weren't allowed to last on the first attempt. There's a snap. Better blocking. Kick is, off the crossbar. No good. Just too far. Or the kick was actually just not far enough, maybe. So the Dukes lead remains 25-0 with 1:56 remaining before halftime. They will kick off to the Vengeance, who will try to do something in the last 2 minutes. They have not been able to punch it in the end zone. They have moved the ball somewhat well. They have 79 yards, 5 first downs, but haven't really been able to get a sustained drive. Right, starting a couple drives in pretty good territory. Hibbard will need to get this kick to at least the 20-yard line. The Dukes and Vengeance will line up 5 yards apart, and neither of those groups will be allowed to move until the ball is either fielded or hits the ground. Vengeance do have 2 players back to return. They've been rotating a few different players. Looks like Atrium Smith, I think, is one. And the other one this time is Aaron Johnson. So Hibbard making sure he has all his players straight. And there is the ready for play, so Hibbard can kick this whenever he is ready. He does. Nice line drive kick. Fielded by Smith at about the 12. He skips over one tackler. He's dragging another and finally brought down. First one to meet him was Daniel Apoku Bantho. But Smith was able to take that kick out to to the 34-yard line, and there was a legal procedure by the Dukes. I think they might have left early again. So the Vengeance will have 5 yards added to the end of that run. And they will start at the 39 with 1:43 to go before halftime. Dukes leading 25-0. They get themselves ready in the huddle. Dukes set on defense here. Vengeance 61 yards from their goal line, looking for their first points. Against the Dukes in a game and a half, they did not score when they met. 2 teams met last year. So that's a handoff to Singh, who is met in the backfield by the tandem of Kenyon English and Ivory Parker. No gain on the play at the line of scrimmage. Parker making his name known on defense here from the linebacker spot. So it'll be second down for the Vengeance. Parker already with 7 tackles in the game. So we have about a minute to go before halftime, 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Vengeance, our
For the
PA
Vengeance.
is back.
From the 38-yard line.
PA delay, but they are back now. So it is Singh again, off to the right side. This time he has some room around the edge and is out of bounds. First down for the Vengeance. They are
Keep seeing the ball carrier.
in the Dukes territory, actually, to the
Pushed out of
46-yard
bounds by
line. There's
Kamani Murray.
40 seconds
Goes for a first down and 10.
to go in the
Vengeance
half. 40
at the
seconds
Duke
remaining.
46-yard line.
Vengeance moving into Dukes territory. First and 10. Singh got out of bounds, so Vengeance can take their time on this huddle. They do have a timeout remaining as well. So, looks like we switched to Aaron Johnson at running back for Jones. And it is Johnson with the handoff up the middle. Stopped by English and Patton.
He's met by Kenyon English.
So that was a
The
1-yard gain.
45-yard line.
A little more urgency by the Vengeance now with the
He's
clock
second
rolling.
down and
It's around 20 seconds remaining in the half. Second down for the Vengeance. Is Jones, drops back. Patton hits him as he throws. The pass is complete. And spun down
where he shows the complete to
is
Aaron
Johnson. English on the stop. There's a timeout
He stopped
on the
by
field,
Josiah
undoubtedly by
Cooper.
the Vengeance. Actually, I might be wrong. I signaled to
Will be
the Dukes
third
to
down
take
and
timeout.
2.
Either way, there's going to be 6
Timeout
seconds
on the
remaining
field.
with the Vengeance at the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Vengeance. With again, 6 seconds remaining to halftime. That does put the Vengeance over 100 yards for the half. The Dukes have 285 yards of offense. And the Vengeance at 107. They actually have controlled time of possession. They have over 20 minutes of possession. 20 minutes and 41 seconds right now to 9:13 for the Dukes. And actually, it's going to go up because that doesn't include this current. I don't believe it can do. Actually, it does, I believe. Include this possession by the Vengeance. So they'll get 6 more seconds of possession now. The Dukes doing it on the ground. 208 rushing yards. Just 10 carries. Darnell Williams has 4 carries for 100 yards, 8 yards and a touchdown. Mike Crawford, 2 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown. And then Grady Craver also has 2 touchdown passes. So here it is. 3rd down for the Vengeance. 6 seconds remaining. Jones sends his man in motion. He's going to drop back, rolled out, surrounded, and he's not going to get the pass off. Brought down in the backfield at the 50-yard line. And that will bring us to halftime with the Dukes in the first game of the year leading the Midwest Vengeance 25-0.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, Wizard Academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
Thank you very much.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed.
Sorry, I just got
It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, and part of the movement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDrivenScore to show your support. This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
Much.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/edrivenscore to show your support. This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, Wizard Academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
Very much.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Here of the season opener for the Cincinnati Dukes, a pretty successful one so far. Dukes leading 25-0 over the Midwest Vengeance here at Mason High School. I'm Dan Wright here on E-Driven Sports. This is again week 0 of the Continental Football League season for the Cincinnati Dukes. Their opener. This is game 4 for the Vengeance. Actually, they came in with a record of 2-1. They defeated the Indy Assassins and the Indiana Bobcats, but suffered a 59-0 loss on the road at the Racing Raiders. This one is 25-0 Dukes at halftime. Last year, the Dukes, when these two teams met, the Dukes won 52-0, but it was just 14-0 at halftime, and then the Dukes kind of poured things on as things went along. Their game here today, the Dukes took a little while to get going. Their first possession ended on a missed field goal. But after that, actually the Vengeance were able to return that kick into Dukes territory, but their pass in the end zone was picked off by Kayvon Burnett. And the Dukes went down with the help of a 69-yard run by Darnell Williams, scored on the next play an 11-yard pass to Darion Brown to start the scoring. They since added a 33-yard touchdown pass to Raekwon Prince. Mike Crawford scored on a 61-yard option play, and then Williams scored from a yard out just before halftime. That has us at the 25-0 score that we currently sit at. The Dukes will be kicking off to start the second half. Again, the dynamic kickoff, so the kicker Joey Hibbard will have to get it to at least the 20-yard line. Otherwise, the Vengeance will start at their own 40. And the Vengeance do have 2 men back deep, and the rest of their other 9 players are lined up. They do have 6 at the 35-yard line and 3 at the 30. They're need to be on the 30. The Dukes will have 11 or 10 men lined up at the 40-yard line. So here we go, second half. Dukes kicking off. Hibbard with the ready for play whistle, so he can take off whenever he wants. A nice long, this one down to the 15-yard line where Vengeance field it on the run. And brought down by number 29. The return was by Adrian Smith.
Adrian Smith returned for the
tackle was by Cameron Smith.
First down and 10.
As the return got out to the 35-yard line, Adrian Smith had a nice running start. Helped him get 20 yards on that return. And then just have it first and 10, 14:51 to go in the third quarter. So Maurice Jones, 9 of 18 passing in that first half for 53 yards. He was picked off twice. The Dukes did come over with those 2 turnovers, led to touchdowns. Giovanni Muse did line up at quarterback a couple times. but did not attempt a pass. And it is Jones lining up quarterback to start. Deep Singh, the running back, he carried 6 times for 17 yards for the Vengeance. Smith had 3 carries for 22 yards. He's a leading rusher in the first half. It is Singh spinning out of a tackle at the line of scrimmage and finally brought down by Ivory Parker.
Defense up by Ivory
Good job
Parker.
by Singh, keeping those legs moving and not going down easy as he picks up about 7 yards out to the 42-yard line. The clock not running as it should. Now it is running as it should. So we are on track with that. Second down for the Vengeance. They had 2 different players with 3 receptions, Adrian Smith and Aaron Johnson were their leading receivers. Again, 3 receptions each. So this is Jones looking things over with 2 receivers either side. There's a handoff, and Singh spun down, not before he gets the first down. Looks like it might have been Jeffrey Black.
Jeffrey Black makes the stop for the Dukes.
But a first down for the Vengeance out to the 48-yard line.
First down and 10.
Solid start for them.
48-yard line.
Here in this half as they pick up a first down. They did have just over 100 yards of offense. Well, actually, that sack at the end of the play knocked them under 100 yards for the half. Now they are back over 100 yards of offense for the game. And that is their 7th first down of the game. Mike Crawford throwing some passes on the sidelines. He's probably serving as a backup quarterback today. We might see him at some point in the second half. So Jones setting his blocker in motion. That's Graham. Singh bounces out to the left. He is tried to stretch it out. Finally run out of bounds by Nazir Neal.
Singh pushed out of bounds by Naz Neal.
So that
Pick up a yard.
about a 1-yard
Second down and
gain.
9.
2nd and 9. The official gets the clock moving once the ball is spotted ready for play after going out of bounds. Second down for the Vengeance. About 13 minutes left, about 2 minutes into this third quarter. Vengeance looking for their first points of the game. First points in 7 quarters now against the Dukes. They were shut out in the meeting last year. Maurice Jones points something out. And looks left, lobs a short pass, and up to make the tackle. Is the defensive back there. Adrian Smith with the
Stop
short
out by
catch.
Kamani Murray. Pick up a 1.
That is another 1-yard
Third
gain.
down and 8.
Vengeance slowly making their way upfield. They'll need to do better than that, though, as it's now 3rd and 8 after a pair of 1-yard gains. It will be 3rd down for the Vengeance. They were 1 for 6 in that first half on 3rd down, and 1 for 4 on 4th down. So the Vengeance breaking the huddle. And then the skilled players with some final instructions from Smith. Graham actually is going to be in the backfield behind Jones. Haven't seen that too often. He's got Neil Jones as a blocker in front of him. So Jones rolled out to the right. Mark Maddox chases him down, spins out of that, fires downfield, and his pass is caught by big hit. That was caught by Neil Jones, who was lined up as a blocker, it looked like originally.
Leroy Browers makes a stop on the Vengeance receiver.
In Duke's territory, bound to the 25, a nice gain.
But in the Duke's territory, the 25-yard line.
For the Vengeance, 25 yards, as a matter of fact. I think that might have been their longest play of the game. It was a 25-yard pass. Gets them halfway there now. They were at the 50. So under 11 minutes to go. 1st and 10, Vengeance. Trailing the Dukes 25-0. So Similar formation for the Vengeance. Work last time. Jones hands off, met in the backfield and flung down. The stop is by James Myers. So Marquise Graham nowhere to go. James Myers quickly in the backfield
on the stop of the Dukes.
for a 4-yard loss. Makes it 2nd and 14.
29-yard line.
So Dukes trying to hold on to this shutout.
2nd down, 14.
Vengeance now with 63 yards rushing and 63 passing, so balanced effort in that regard. 5 minutes into the second half. This has been all Vengeance. They have had the ball this whole time. The Dukes have yet to possess it in the second half. So Marquise Graham is now at Jones's side. A more traditional look for the Vengeance. Jones drops back, steps up, floats a pass out. It is brought in for a first down. That was Aaron Johnson catching that pass. Pushed down by Kayvon Burnett. Actually short of the first down. Sorry about that. He's at the 21-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Actually, as they had lost yards, they had more than 10 yards to go for that first down. But it is a far more manageable situation for the Vengeance here. 3rd and 6.
For the Vengeance.
They are 2 for 7 on 3rd down so far, having just converted one. Probably 2 downs if they need it. Although I'm sure they prefer to get here on the first down. The Dukes with some press coverage down on the single receiver at the bottom of the field. Maybe a one-on-one matchup there. Let's see if Jones looks this way. He sends a man in motion towards the left. Steps up. Mark Mitchell. Oh, it's picked off. That's Marquise Jones with the interception. Just one man to beat. And it is Jones trying to fight, but he's not going to get there. And Marquise Jones is not yet. And now he is in the end zone for the touchdown for the Dukes. There is a flag at the 30-yard line.
There's a flag on the play.
So the Dukes might have gotten a little too handsy in the blocking. And the pick is probably going to hold, but the touchdown I don't think will. So Jones was under a significant amount of pressure, just threw the ball away pretty brightly, and Marquise Jones was there to intercept it, brought it back all the way, but the holding penalty will keep it from being a touchdown. The Dukes' 3rd interception of the game. They're halfway to the 6 they got when these two teams met last year. So the 10-yard penalty will move the ball back to the 40-yard line. That's where the Dukes will start. 1st and 10. With 8:02 remaining, a lengthy drive, if nothing else, for the Vengeance. They took almost 7 minutes off the clock, but they still have yet to score.
So the first down.
And this will be the Dukes' first possession of the second half. Looks like Cameron Smith is running on to serve as guard on this play. And there's a timeout by the Vengeance as I look like a player is down.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout Vengeance.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/eDrivenScore to show your support. There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss a moment. From live stream schedules, athlete shoutouts, to local events and giveaways, our newsletter keeps you informed. It's not just news, it's a reminder of why we show up, why this matters. Join our newsletter today, stay informed, stay inspired, be part of the movement.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Very much.
This weekend, step into an adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, Wizard Academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today.
Thank you very much.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
First down and 10 for the Dukes.
So we are back after the injury timeout. Looked like it was Neil Jones. A little bit of pain there, but he is carted off the field. Hopefully just a temporary situation. Grady Kramer, meanwhile, takes a snap. Pass is caught. Oh, nice move. Move back to the inside. On his way, down inside the 20 with a block. And fights his way. Oh, he is just short of the end zone. Nice catch and run by Hezekiah Miller. Taking the short pass from Grady Kramer, working his way all the way across the field, inside the 5-yard line, down to about the 4. Will be first and goal for the Dukes, a 36-yard pickup. So first and 10 for the Dukes, or first and goal rather. Looking to add to a 25-point lead. Grady Kramer with Darnell Williams as his running back. Kramer is going to keep it himself and work his way in the end zone for a Dukes touchdown. Their lead is now 31-0. So Grady Kramer gets on the board with a touchdown run, the third of the game for the Dukes. He also has a pair of touchdown passes. Here, 6:41 to go. Dukes up 31-0, and they'll look to add another point to that total.
Joey Hibbert and to set the extra point for the Dukes.
So here's Joey Hibbert. Needs someone to block for him. And Darnell Williams runs out there to do so. I think it's going to be Lont Dixon holding. James Myers is the snap for the, well, we'll get there. Make sure everything is set. And there's a snap. That kick is blocked again. Dante Hart, I think, got it again. Second time he's come up the middle and blocked the kick. So he's found himself a niche, but the Dukes lead is still 31-0 with 6:41 left in the third quarter.
Need custom shirts or uniforms fast? For any event, weddings, vacations, reunions, memorials, team building, sports, we've got you. Walk in today and create your own personalized t-shirts, hoodies, or sweatshirts. No minimums, just your design, done fast. We're fast, local, and ready to bring your idea to life.
So the Dukes now up 31-0. We're complaining a bit about the rush of the Vengeance. I think they were trying to say they were coming up the middle at the A gap, which I don't know they're allowed to do. So if they are, the officials are allowing it, so apparently you are allowed today. Here is Hibbard with the kick. It's a liner. It's going to bounce. Everyone can move now. And they finally do. It is fielded. Oh, spinning out of a hit, but brought down from behind is the returner for the Vengeance.
The returner for the Vengeance. Who's not on the field like Cameron
That was
Smith.
James Propes returning
Vengeance
it.
will take over first down and 10.
Dragging him down from behind was
From the
Cameron Smith.
30-yard line.
So the Vengeance will have it at the 30-yard line. First and 10. About 6 minutes remaining. So he will send Maurice Jones out onto the field with instructions for this opening play of the drive. The Vengeance had actually a nice drive going until Jones was under pressure, threw the ball away and into the hands of Marquise Jones. And the third turnover of the game, third interception by the Vengeance. So Jones try to get them moving again. It's a handoff to Sang, who bounces it to the right. He's past one tackler, but not a second set.
Sang, the ball carrier. He stopped on the play.
So Lamont
Number
Dixon
16.
among those on the stop for the
Pick up a
Dukes.
3. Second down and 7.
A lot of running for about 3 yards. By Singh. He's up to 34 on the game on 10 carries. For the Vengeance, they face a second and 7. And quick moving third quarter, under 5 minutes remaining, even with the, we did have a little bit of a delay with the injury timeout. So Midwest breaks the huddle, sends 2 receivers to either side, and now it is Singh behind Jones. And handed off to Singh, and he is cut down
Sing is now on the play by Devon Patton.
by
The
Ivory Parker.
34-yard line.
Devin Patton was
The
also
third down and 6.
there to help bring him down. About a yard gain on that one. So it'll be third down for the Vengeance, 3rd and 6. It is just 2 of 8 on third down are the Vengeance. The Dukes have just faced 2 third downs themselves. They're 1 for 2. As Mark Maddox comes off the field, I believe that's Ibrahim Sidibe taking his spot on the edge. Vengeance taking their time here for this third down. 3rd and 6. Sean Stevenson already has his directions. He was a little early out of the huddle. He goes out wide left with 2 other receivers. James Probst by himself at the top of the field. The top of the field. And I think we're going to have a timeout. Giovanni Muse with that quarterback calling that timeout for the Vengeance. Timeout with 2:58 remaining in the third quarter.
Thank you very much.
So the Vengeance taking their second timeout of the half. They have 1 remaining. It is 31-0. I don't know that it'll be a vital element in this game. It is, they still do have Giovanni Muse back there at quarterback for this third down play. He's been back there a couple times, hasn't thrown a pass yet. And doesn't throw one here. Singh is followed up in the backfield. Devin Patton and Ibrahim Sidibe both there for the stop. So that is a significant loss in that play, a 5-yard loss it looks like.
That'll be 4th down.
So the Vengeance facing a 4th and long. The Dukes are sending a man back deep. Nazir Neal for a possible punt. I don't know that the Vengeance will be punting. We haven't seen either team punt yet. The Dukes did have were warming up to punt if needed at one point, but ended up not needing it. So the Dukes, a bit of disarray here for whatever this play is. 4th down, and it is Muse at quarterback for it, and he is going to punt, and gets off a nice one to the 35. Neal fields it, breaks through the first line. He's on his way, has some blocks, cuts down field, and is pushed out of bounds by Muse. A nice return by the Dukes. For actually a pretty nice punt by the Vengeance down to the 35-yard line. But Neal brought it back. Looked like they're going to mark side out just outside the 20-yard line at the 21.
At the Vengeance 21-yard line.
An impressive 44-yard return with 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Dukes looking to add to a 31-0 lead. They break the huddle. Grady Kramer with, it's going to be Darnell Williams as his running back. Idaho Brown by himself at the bottom of the field. A late substitution for the Vengeance. Kramer, drop back pass, quick pass. That is Sanders, who stiff arms and spins his way out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. It'll be a Dukes first down, and I'm pretty sure that's going to bring us to the end of the quarter. Actually, they do stop the clock with 10 seconds, and then once it's spotted, they'll run this 10 seconds off. The Dukes, let's see if they try to get this play in before the 10 seconds goes. They're running plays off the field. I don't think this play is going to happen. And it is not. We are going to be at the end of the third quarter. The Dukes leading 31-0 with a chance to add on.
This weekend, step into adventure with Escape Room Family in Cincinnati. Pick from 5 theme experiences: the castle, the jungle, pirate ship, wizard academy, and our seasonal special. Team up, solve clever puzzles, escape together. Book now and turn an ordinary day into unforgettable fun. Escape Room Family, book the fun today. When you support us on Patreon, you're not just supporting a broadcast. You're fueling a mission to build love, pride, and to uplift every team, every athlete, everywhere. Visit us on patreon.com/edrivenscore to show your support. There's a lot happening in our sports community, and we don't want you to miss.
So 1 quarter remaining. Dukes up 31-0. We will not be switching in this game to the Canadian rules. So we will stay, this quarter will be NFL rules. So it'll still be 4 downs. No additional motion allowed. But next week, I believe, we might actually switch to the Canadian rules for the 4th quarter. So Williams in motion as the Dukes have first and goal actually at the 10. Ramey rolls out to the right, throws a short pass that is caught by Brown. And he is down at the 3 or 4 yard line.
On the reception for the Dukes. Down to the 4-yard line.
So they're going to spot it, looks like at the 4. Second goal for the Dukes. Kramer now 7 of 10 for 130 yards. Brown's second catch, the other one was a touchdown. He's one of 3 receivers with 2 catches on the game for the Dukes. Kramer. He's got 2 running backs, takes the snap, hands this one. I think that's Tyler Williams, sprinting towards the end zone and inside the pylon for a Dukes touchdown, pushing their lead to 37-0. So Tyler Williams adds to the, or Tyler Anderson rather, sorry, adds to the Dukes score. They have 4 different rushing touchdowns by 4 different players. You have Darnell Williams, Michael Crawford, Grady Kramer, and now you can add Tyler Anderson to that list. That goes along with the 2 touchdown passes by Grady Kramer. And Joey Hibbard will be on to attempt the extra point. Had a couple of these blocked. Let's see if the Dukes can do a better job up the middle. Looks like they do. The kick gets off and, ooh, it's short. Just under the crossbar. And no good. So the Dukes lead is still 37-0.
The extra point is no good.
With under 13 minutes remaining.
12.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Pro.
So the Dukes here with another dynamic kickoff. Up 37-0 on the Vengeance. Getting off to a good start here in week 0 of their season in the Continental Football League. Thankful for the Vengeance for being here. Also want to thank our chain crew, members of the Cincinnati Sizzle women's football team, along with Patrick Connolly's actually down there helping us on the chains. So the kick is to the 10-yard line. And Probst works his way across the field. Sidibe is there to stop him.
Push out of bounds by Abraham Sidibe.
So the Vengeance will have it at about the 34-yard line.
3-yard line. Will it take
About 11
over
minutes
first
remaining.
down and 10?
Dukes leading 37-0. Looking to shut out the Vengeance for the second year in a row. Last year's game was 52-0. It included a 26-point fourth quarter by the Dukes. They also had 6 interceptions in that game, and just 3 so far today. So the Vengeance, though, still have plenty to play for. Looking to get on the board here. See if they can avoid the shutout. Get themselves going for the rest of their season in the Midwest Developmental Football League. Another MDFL team will be the Duke's opponents next week, the Indy Bison at Walnut Hills High School next Saturday night. Hope to see you out there. If you're not watching here on E-Driven Sports here on YouTube. So there's a handoff. That's Graham dancing in the backfield, but just gave the Dukes more time to rally to the ball and make the stop.
Graham, the ball carrier.
So
Up to the 30.
short gain out to the 38. Actually not bad, 4 yards. The Vengeance with 66 yards rushing on 20 carries. The Dukes have 216 yards on 12 carries. Dukes a decided advantage of yardage, 346 to 137 right now. Despite the decided advantage for the Vengeance on time of possession, almost 3 times what the Dukes have in possession time, but it doesn't always tell the story. So that's Graham again with the handoff, chased in the backfield, and the Dukes again rallying to the ball. Again, among those to stop, Ivory Parker.
No gain.
As Graham and they've just gained back to line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down for the Vengeance. Not a very successful situation for them. They're just 2 of 9 on 3rd down in the game. 2 of their 8 first downs came on 3rd down conversions. They do have 1 timeout left should they want it as we head to about 8 minutes remaining in the game. Dukes leading 37-0. Getting off to a very good start here. Their first game as a professional organization here in the Continental Football League. So I think this is Muse back at quarterback with Singh still the running back. Oh, nice handle of that snap. First pass by Muse is high and falls incomplete. Looking for Aaron Johnson.
Incomplete. 4th down and 6.
So it'll be 4th down for the Vengeance.
8-yard line.
4th and 6. They did convert 1 4th down so far. And they did punt last time they first faced a 4th down. See what they do this time. The Dukes do make a substitution. So Jeffrey Black coming off the field, the big defensive tackle. And their stuff to run. Looks like they didn't see who it was, but I'm sure it's one of their pass rushers looking for a sack on this 4th down play. Mark Maddox. He's trying to jump the snap. And over. And what wasn't Maddox? That was actually Terry Ramsey who jumped off sides for the Dukes. That will not be a first down. It'll be 4th and 1, however. So the Vengeance with a even more manageable 4th down. 4th and 1. 6.5 minutes to go in this game. So looks like they're actually going to call it are they going to call it a first down for the Vengeance? Yeah, they're actually going to call that a first down. So first and 10. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vengeance. So they will get a fresh set of downs. Muse will stay in at quarterback, however. As he sends Singh to his side. He's got one receiver at the top of the screen. Low snap, but Muse handles it. Skids, and that ball comes out, and Mark Maddox recovers it for the Dukes. And the ball's out again, and scooped up. And the Dukes I think are going to score on this play. Did not hear a whistle. And a touchdown, Dukes. The initial fumble was forced by Ivory Parker. The Dukes recovered it. Ball filled up again. And finally another Duke came through and scooped it up and ran it in for a touchdown. So about 5 minutes to go. Dukes lead will go, I believe it will go to 43-0. They have not put the points on the board yet. I didn't see a flag. Let's see what we got. The official is going to tell us anything or other than what we already think happened. Touchdown. So it is a touchdown for the Dukes. There, the points are on the board. And they lead 43-0. So adding to his impressive day, Ivory Parker with the sacked fumble. That does lead to a Dukes touchdown. So kind of like last year when the thing kind of got out of hand and the Dukes scored 26 points in the 4th quarter. The Dukes with a defensive score here to lead 43-0, their second touchdown of the quarter. And Joey Hibbard on to attempt the extra point. Oh, low snap is through the hands of that's Mike Crawford, who keeps this play alive, is still on his feet, has blockers, and is in for, I believe, 2 points. Mike Crawford. So the Dukes lead is up to 45-0 after Mike Crawford runs around and finds his way in for the conversion. And the Dukes lead, there's now about under 4 minutes remaining. That was Ivory Parker added to his impressive performance. Let's see, he has 11 tackles, he's a sack, forced fumble. He's been really helped this defense. They had some trouble, a little bit of trouble tackling, nothing major. Obviously, they didn't give any points, but gave a few too many yards. And Parker has come in and been a short tackler on that defense to go along with the 3 interceptions the Dukes have. I know Burnett had 1. They had, let's see who else.
They
also had the one that was Marquise Jones. Would have been a touchdown, but there was a penalty on the play. So 45-0 Dukes looking to close out win number 1 in the pro ranks here against the Midwest Vengeance. They will have one last chance to try and get some points on the board. Hibbard will kick it off to the Vengeance. He can do so whenever he pleases, as the ball has been put in play. The kick is down to about the 11.
Here comes Spivey on the return.
And short return on that play.
Vengeance will take over at the 23-yard
Dukes
line.
are trying to say they have the
First
ball.
down
I
and
don't
10.
believe they do. At least officials aren't going to agree with them. So instead, the Vengeance will have the ball at the 24-yard line. And we have reached the 2-minute warning, I believe. Yep. Yeah, that'll be the 2-minute warning with the Dukes up 45-0.
Timeout on the field by the Vengeance.
So 2 minutes remaining. Dukes leading 45-0 against the Midwest Vengeance. Last year's score was 52-0, so the Dukes 7 points short of that, but I don't think they mind. Still a very impressive performance. We do have Giovanni Muse still at quarterback for these final plays for the Vengeance. That's a handoff. It does not go very far. And I think that might have been Graham, I'm guessing, with the handoff. It was. Marquise Graham with the
loss of 1.
Actually, a loss on that play.
And 11.
So it'll be second down. Clock rolling just under, well, towards a minute. We're not quite to a minute yet. It will be under a minute now as the Vengeance break the huddle. And they have 122 yards in the game. 346 for the Dukes. Again, Grady Kramer threw for 130 yards. Darnell Williams ran for 108. 4 different Dukes had rushing touchdowns. Kramer also threw for 2 touchdowns. Defense came away with 3 interceptions and a fumble. Muse fakes the run, fakes the handoff, and rolls out to the right. Gets his way out of bounds. May or may not get the first down. We'll see where they spot it. And the officials, I think that is going to be the game. The officials are making way off the field, so that will wrap things up. The Dukes will be successful in their first game as a professional organization here in the Continental Football League, as the Dukes prevail over the Midwest Vengeance 45-0 here at Mason High School.